Greetings and salutations, all you Yoshis living in the land of milk and honey! After that exciting setup, who is that mysterious demon woman? And how is the crumbling Lok-V suddenly at full power? Constantly. We'll find out. Very, very soon. First we have to find this brutal goat of 669. That's 669. That's a really loaded number for me. You got the number of the beast, and you know. Are they actually in a place? Or is this like a place removed from space? But because a consciousness is entering a formless area,
I'm claiming what's mine.
Lok-V creates this sort of physical place. Sorry, that's sort of like Dragon Age. That's what I'm thinking about right now. The Fade. It's like the spirit world. And I don't believe it actually takes up space. But it's hard to tell. What did you take back, Lok-V? I think I got Nightmare back. I can still do a back turn though. Oh God! The thing about right. I'm not entirely sure though. It's because like the demons and stuff. But yeah, it looks like we gotta rebuild Lok-V bit by bit by bit. So can't read. Oh, can read. Fuck. Gotta read to build Devil Trigger. Maybe I shouldn't have grabbed the first thing I saw. Hey-ya! Can I damage them with this? No. Doesn't look to be that way. Because, you know, there are... Well, the Fade. Thinking about the Fade. Come on, you can do it, Nightmare! Yeah, there you go. Perhaps I should have gotten that promotability after all. They're doing alright, though. You got this! You are champion! Just occurs to me, oh god, that I probably could have kept powering them up. While it was distracted. But, you know, the Fade has, like, demons that are, I guess, manifestations of human emotion, because there's rage demons. Oh, hey, you're getting it back with the dodges, too. It's pretty cool. Dun, 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 yeah! Oh! Jealousy demons. But then there are regular just shades. But it's interesting, the idea that the collection of humanity's emotions sort of pool into figures and eventually take form in the Fade. Which there are ways to get to. And that's the thing that I'm currently just sort of musing about. I'm gonna have to talk to Solus more. I mean, Solace? They pronounce it in a way that it sounds a lot like It's just saying, they're just saying soulless. Soulless. Solace. Solace. Solar. What was I... what was I fucking getting at? Oh, right, because they can go to the Fade. They've spent much time in the Fade. So, I'm still not sure if it's actually a physical place, or if it's a place that looks physical to physical beings. Possibly a mixture of both after, you know, eons. Okay, yeah, I should have totally paid attention. We'll free Griffin. It was still kind of cool reading a book as the snow monster tummy teeth. It's just sort of menacingly marching on, and then just whoopah! Oh man, it's a boss rush. You're alive! Fucking goddamn it. Hang on, back forward square is different right there. Alright. That calls them back. Boop, 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 boop. Okay! Sorry, I got really focused on what I was doing. Oh my god!
These are true.
Nice little fake out there. I'm like, wait a minute, I thought I hit the win button. Now let's rescue Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow is a hedgehog. But they're also a panther being. Crap, what was I talking about? Oh, the Fade and its physicality. I think I'm done talking about that. I don't think there's anything else for me to add, other than it's kind of cool. I like Dragon Age. That is all. I'm a badass mage, a Yana. I'm not that badass. But it's just, you know, a little boss rush here. Oh, fuck. Ow.
Go ahead.
I don't know how I would feel. Oh, God. I wonder if the bosses are in order, like a fixed order, like after you have two of them, you fight that boss that we fought earlier, and after you have three, you're here. Because this doesn't feel like Shadow's ballpark at all. But yeah. I'm doing this nutty thing. I think it's kind of nutty. Where I'm 1 mage and 3 warriors. But one of the warriors... I had to respec a little bit for more health. Because they were dying too easily. And it's not making a difference, so I might respec again. But I'm playing them basically like a rogue in heavy armor. It's pretty cool. But it's also stupid.
Oh, we finally made it out. That thing was something else, huh?
Best we avoid it if possible, especially given my condition.
Did your condition just improve? I feel like it had to have. Brutal Gold 6669 still hanging in there. Pardon me. My throat's a little dry. I'm gonna take a drink. No, I'm not. There's a lid. Too much time, too much noise. I am high maintenance. And so is Lok-V. Whee! No. What? Oh, right. I just want to keep talking about Dragon Age. We suck. We don't suck, but we're at a pretty distinct disadvantage against demons because, like, I'm pretty heavy into, like, crowd controlling stuff, and they're the ones that have more of the immunities, like to paralysis or to being frozen.
No time to worry about them, B. Gotta hurry.
And they aren't, like, some of them are physical, but like the spirit ones and some of the other ones, like rage demons are okay, but a lot of them, like our damage, we're at a disadvantage with their magic because there's 3 warriors, not a lot of anti-magic. But it's fun. It's fun times. I just did, I feel like I'm still pretty early, and that makes me excited, but I'm like 50 hours in. Which is kind of ridiculous. I think I spent 80 on my first playthrough of Dragon Age Origins. But Dragon Age Origins didn't have this, you know, the pseudo... Well, they're open world. They're not really sandboxes, but they're kind of still sandboxes. I think about this a lot. Didn't have that bunch of different open world sandboxes that are more tiny and just littered with busy work, fetch quests to
My journey
to explore.
is coming to an end.
I actually really enjoy it though, because there's like, you know, you go through your questing phase where you get enough power and influence to bolster your forces to move on to the next critical mission. Yeah, I think it works really well, and it's sort of the kind of thing that BioWare has been going for
failed to reign over the human world.
most of their games.
Will not.
You get your party pretty quick. That's kind of a big thing in some of them.
No way can we handle her.
Like Mass Effect 2 was putting an awesome team together.
I know. But we must get through this
That was a little more
somehow.
action-oriented series, but like they have the one hub location and then a bunch of places to explore, just littered with stuff to find anew. A completionist's nightmare. But I don't really have a problem with ignoring content when that content is just a different spin on the exact same thing. Oh, did the game just crash? I thought the game just crashed, but they just really needed that still frame there. This is troubling-ish. I like being able to end the episode on this screen. But let's go to the next one and keep talking about Dragon Age. Dude, did you see them? Like, I forgot to look at their other name. Oh, they were Goat 6669 and Blue MDS. Did you see them? They were so stylish, so freaking stylish. But you know, they still have a bunch of flavor text in their
Running a little low. Not gonna last much longer without a refill.
I have too many of those, Dante. Nero. I'm still doing it.
Hey, honey.
Hey!
What the hell's your problem? You trying to kill me?
If you want a bitch, blame it on Lady. She's behind the wheel.
Yeah, I'm working the shop. The van shop.
Okay.
She is the strong silent type for sure. I still think she may have said 5 words this entire game. It's crazy. Ah, yes, the good old customization screen. Ah, yes, the good old customization screen. A perfect place to talk about Dragon Age Inquisition. So you can totally just skip past it if you want. What the hell was I talking about? What was I? Oh, right, I was talking about the... It's sort of a new design thing, though. Is, like, the more smaller worlds sort of compacted. Mario Odyssey did it. And its thing was just find things. And then they did it in a bunch of cool and exciting ways. Dragon Age Inquisitions is a little different. It's like... It's just a little structured grinding where you can easily find your next grindable location. Because it's the point where you pull up the map and there's just a bunch of triangles, sort of Ubisoft. And it's like, you just like, okay, I'm gonna go here now because I'm nearby here after I went to the other place. And the flavor text is there if you want it, all the books and whatnot. I really like that game. I'm trying to think of other examples of that. Breath of the Wild did a cohesive open world. And that's the thing I think about. Is that what makes it an open world? Is that it's, or a sandbox? Is that it's one cohesive world separated by a few different areas? Or is it just the contained nature without loading screens unless you go to a specific area? You have those small loading screens in the animations for going into temples for Breath of the Wild. But it's one giant open world. And it's a sandbox because there's a bunch of stuff to do. And that's the thing, is I don't know if I would consider Dragon Age Inquisition a sandbox. A sandbox, I think, implies a certain level of messing around with the environment. And it's very... The most you can do with that is just like when you are like, ooh, there's a shard up there, and I have one jump button, and it's like a foot vertical, maybe. So you gotta figure out how you're gonna get up there. And it's like a little navigation puzzle, but it's not really substantially different. Like, you don't mess around so much as quests. They're like more realized overworlds with more detail, I think, is kind of what I'm going. You know, some of the RPGs where you're not in a specific area, you're moving. Like, I think Ni no Kuni had those where you're in the desert area or wherever, and you still have random encounters, but the detail is less. I don't know. Blah, I'm rambling. It's just, I like thinking about video games and genres. And, hey, I've been rambling to the point, hey, we'll get this out of the way. And then we'll be ready for the next episode to start with the mission. I think I might try to do that from now on if I have something to say. Concentrate demonic power into the area under your feet to perform a double jump, right? Can reach higher locations. It doesn't seem that useful. The final wire snatch upgrade, extending the wire reach even further. I mean, farther. The great linguistic debate of our time. I've seen it both ways, farther and further, to describe distance in video games. And it's not actually distance. I think it's just a thing. That it doesn't matter. If a character, though, ooh. Keep it consistent, but I feel like if the characters are talking about distance in your game, for them, it's real distance. It better fucking be farther. I'm dumb. Yeah! Let's do that thing I never use. 'Cause Nero. That's my relationship with playing as Nero. I use the sword and the sword only. We'll equip this one, and we'll just see if this is a good one. Boom! Thank you for watching! Watch this loading screen some. I don't know why I'm yelling at you. I've been Yoshi Starchild. A little scatterbrained, I guess. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, share the good vibes. I love ya. Live well, 'cause it all ends in the end. So you might as well enjoy yourself. I'm working on that one. But bye.